Hi everyone, just want to spend a few minutes with you to show you how you can easily set up a Facebook event. Now we are using a desktop version here to show you this. However, should you be using a mobile and you wish to do it that way, in the top right hand corner on the Facebook app you should see three lines and if you click on there you can actually access your events and shows you, and you can easily set them up from there. So using, like I said, the desktop version, on the left hand side down here, normally under Explore, you should see events. If you don't see events showing, click on the see more option and that would normally bring it up at that particular point. So just simply click events. And you can see any events that you've got currently in there. You can see some of our normal trainings, but what you want to do is click this button here that says create event. Now the options that you can see that it comes up are to create a public event or to create a private event. We would recommend that you click private event, and there's a good reason for this. You don't want every single person that you know at this point seeing this event. If you're not, otherwise what would happen is we could have a lot of people going into the event. Obviously we only have 100 seats within the Zoom room, and it could be filled up with a lot of people that may be already in doTERRA. So that's not what we're trying to do. So click private event. And you can see that we've got this box up here. Quite simply, to start with, add a photo or video. Now you can do a search for you know, on Google Images for a suitable one. We've got one here that we used, let's call it Immune Pick, for our one that we're doing coming up here, of course. So this is one obviously about the immune system, so I've got a picture coming up that's very much to do with that. And then you need to put an event name. Now I've got, you should see some text either near here or in the comments as well that you can actually use. So event name, just simply copy in supporting your immune system and then put in there the description as well. Okay, like I said, if you don't find that anywhere near where you're watching this, then do ask your sponsors. So that's all in there for you. And then just put location, just type in there online. Ooh, let's try that again. Okay, then put in there the time, which would be for this Thursday on this initial one that we're doing, which is the 15th. No, it's the 16th of April, of course, 16th of April, and at 8:30. Now you can put an end time. Not sure how long it's going to run at the moment, so we might as well leave that free. Ignore the ad schedule part. Now this is quite important on here, to make somebody as well as yourself a co-host. Now we would recommend, if you're in Lisa's downline, just click Lisa's name. Make sure you're a friend with Lisa, of course, to set that up. If you're in our team, just put our name. That's absolutely fine. So just make sure you're friends with us and then make us a co-host for this particular meeting. So let me just put in Lisa. As soon as you type it in, the names will come up. There we are. And also make sure these two under here, you've got guests can invite friends, okay, and show guest list. We'd recommend you you turn off show guest list, but do allow other guests to invite their friends too. So once you've done that, simply click create private event, and do bear in mind nobody will see this on your timeline, of course, because it's completely private. So you've got this now being set up, so you can invite any of your friends along, so they'll receive a notification that they've actually got and here we go, you can see it's all set up there ready to go. So and then obviously all you need to do is click on the invite button here, and you will see a list of your friends that come down that you can just simply click on there. There we go. You can just simply click like this and then just send the invitations. So make sure you do that as soon as possible to give people a chance to obviously see that, to respond to it. And as you'll see here, let me just cancel this off. It says here as well, on number 3 of what we've put in the message, come back to this event 15 minutes before the event starts for further instructions on how to join the class. Now, whoever is your co-host, whether it be myself or Lisa, will then actually interact in there and put in there some posts as well to actually help promote that event too. So if in any doubt, of course, do make sure you go back to your sponsors to ask for additional any additional help that you need. Now, one of the things also, now this obviously gets all of your friends or anybody that you wish to invite. As we said, we would recommend you don't invite everybody because the room could be full up with people that are already in doTERRA, and that's not the idea of this, of course. But what could be an idea for you too is that you maybe want to go to your page, if you have a page, and because generally people that are going to be watching on your page are not going to be people that are generally colleagues within doTERRA. So why not actually just click on the events tab on your page, so that this could be done in addition to the private event you've set up, and set up a separate event here for that particular purpose. So if you've got maybe 100, 200, maybe thousands of people on your page, then set up a separate event just for those. So hopefully that makes sense. As I said, get back to the person who introduced you to this presentation if you're unsure on any of this.